Tonight, from First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Deshaun Watson and the Cleveland Browns taking on Kenny Pickett.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Pittsburgh's offense making its way out, and we get a look at the player drafted to succeed Ben Roethlisberger as the franchise's quarterback. Knows a lot about the city. He's a rookie out of Pitt, Kenny Pickett.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Pickett sets up play action. Open man downfield is Johnson. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That goes for a gain of 31.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Harris running straight ahead. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Harris going to get it again on 2nd down. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Pickett now on 1st down. And his throw is going to be incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Pickett. Completion left side to Miller. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he will have the 1st down before he's tackled at the 12. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a 1st down.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Harris is into the end zone for a Steeler touchdown. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line. Out of the gun, Watson. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
That last throw, Charles, puts him over 15,000 yards passing now for his career.
And, Brandon, they're not going to stop the game and give him the game ball here, but that's still a pretty impressive number, and he's got plenty of more good football ahead of him. Although I would say the team should give him a game ball after it's all over.
Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's 2nd down. A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 18 carries, 61 yards, and a touchdown. On 2nd and 7, Watson.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack.
And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football. Pickett back to throw.
Over the middle, complete. It's Harris.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
That's swung out wide.
And a loose football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. In our meetings this week, they kind of tipped us off. They wanted to play ultra-aggressive, forcing fumbles. They just did that right there.
They took it to the next level, didn't they? You're exactly right, because everyone talks about being aggressive on defense and tackling well, but they were talking about getting after the football.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
From the 22.
Pickett
completes it to Miller.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down with Pickett.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Dialing up another pass here. Pickett.
It's complete. It's Miller. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
Looking to throw. Pickett. Open man is Johnson. Touchdown Steelers. Deontay Johnson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead.
They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
Extra point now by Boswell. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told.
And in the end, it was Deontay Johnson's touchdown catch to cap the drive.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Off of play action, it's Watson. And he's got his receiver, Cooper. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one covers 29 yards, first down.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to two people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. To throw is Watson. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end.
This defense for the Steelers, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
This defense certainly has a lot to be proud of coming off of last week's game, because when you only give up 14 points in a contest, you give your team a great chance to win. The best defense in the league is usually going to average giving up 18, 19 points a game. So to be under that, a terrific achievement.
7 yards there and a first down.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Watson, man open, it's Goodwin.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. A shotgun snap for Watson. He's got his tight end, David Njoku.
And the Browns are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
They'll run with Chubb. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Nick Chubb, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns are back within a score. Extra point by York is up and good.
And that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
From the 6. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
So here are the Steelers to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Harris starts the drive on the ground. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Pickett on 3rd and 1. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. And he will have a Steelers first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. A run with Harris out of the shotgun.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. On 2nd and 7, Pickett. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. On the give, this is Harris. So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook that can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The Steelers on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and forever. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Pulled in at the 24. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started.
And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited.
Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it, and it's picked up by the Steelers. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand. Put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
From the 30 on 2nd down,
Pickett. That's going to be caught by Pickens. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Off play action, Pickett. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
to throw again on 2nd down. Pickett. And it's caught. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Najee Harris with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Steelers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions, and they're a PAT from going up 21-7.
Yeah, very impressive the way that they've moved the football. Full command of their playbook, full command of the way they wanted to attack.
Boswell for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Just a 4-play drive that time.
And it was finished off by a Najee Harris touchdown.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field.
Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Watson off play action. Oh, now he
He's stripped. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last two, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
Following the fumble recovery, Pickett. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Looking to throw again on second down. Pickett. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Sione Takitaki, the outside linebacker, dropping him for a loss of 6.
Well, that's what they have to do more of defensively, not just getting sacks, but have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. Pickett and the Steelers in need of a big play here. 3rd and long after the sack. Now back to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. Calling a gain of a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
Yeah, that one was covered pretty well because they were trying to leak the tight end out into the flat. I think they were hoping he could catch and turn upfield and pick up the 1st down.
Boswell's kick is good, and they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. So the fumble recovery had them set up in ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it.
Yeah, when you're able to force turnovers, especially when it results in field position like they had, you really want to make it hurt. Here, they take the field goal. That's definitely not what they were hoping for.
Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Watson's throw taken in by Cooper here. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Back to throw, Watson. This is the tight end, Njoku. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
It's hard to believe with all this production that Amari Cooper keeps changing teams, but no matter where he goes, he just continues to produce. 3 years in Oakland, traded. 3 years in Dallas, traded again, this time to the Cleveland Browns. And now with the Browns here, he produces a 1st down, coming off a career-best 8 touchdowns in 2021.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Watson. That's complete to his speedy wideout, Goodwin. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Now it's Watson.
They set up the screen to Chubb. Good contain, no gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And I know that one didn't work out the way they thought, but I don't think it was a bad time to call this play. You're thinking on 3rd down, you might possibly see some pressure. You might see a blitz. So they tried to set up the screen, but that one was well read, and they stopped them for no gain.
Well, Watson will step away, and out comes Cade York to handle this 4th down field goal try for the Browns. York able to send this one through, and that will close the gap down to 14. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And it'll come out to the 25. Austin not going to try and return it. The Steeler offense set to regain possession. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best and don't worry about the rest of it.
Well, he shot in, CD, like he was out of a cannon from that linebacker position. And even though they had a running back in the backfield, no one could stop him.
Well, you certainly diagnosed that play perfectly because as fast as he got into the backfield, you're exactly right. The running back had no shot to get over and try and protect his quarterback, and a sack resulted.
On 2nd down, this is Harris. And he'll take this forward for about 5 as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. They'll run again with Harris. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Cleveland offense making their way out. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Steelers. And some space here. And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. And the question, was the knee in fact? So that challenge, a successful one.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
1st down now, but the clock continues to move.
Watson's throw into the hands of Peoples-Jones. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson to the right side. He's got Cooper. It's complete.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Watson. He finds his man. Complete. It's Goodwin.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
York able to send this one through. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. So we've reached halftime here with the visiting Steelers out in front as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. And we will skip the highlight show this week, get right back to this Week 3 matchup. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's Watson. Throw left side, caught by the tight end Njoku. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. And Chubb will try the middle here. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Watson now to throw. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he is going to have the Browns 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. They go up the middle with Chubb. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Here's Watson. Got a man. It's Brown. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
They run again on 1st down, Chubb. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now, remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Going out wide, finds Chubb. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the 1st. The Browns send out their punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his 1st punt. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. Pickett now to throw off the play fake. He gets it complete to Harris. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it's 2nd down. They hand this off to Harris. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to. The Steelers send out their punter now, standing just outside his own goal line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. From the 38, Watson. Throw left side, caught by Goodwin. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Watson completes it right side to Cooper. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Watson. Right back to Cooper, and he got him again. And he is going to have the Browns 1st down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Over the middle, Amari Cooper. It's complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain. They'll go option to the short side. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, Watson looking for Cooper. That's complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage. The drag route can be effective when it's run well.
3rd and 2, Watson. Caught on the slant. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Chubb is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Looking to throw. Watson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Deshaun Watson taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Browns have cut it back within a score. Looking to maybe throw for it here, Watson. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Off the play fake, here's Pickett. No, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. And this is picked up by the Browns. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. Back to throw. Pickett. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. Now a first down carry for Harris. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Pickett will look to throw it here. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. Harris. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Targets Miller here on the out route. He's got him. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The Steelers send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on 2nd down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
Off of play action, it's Watson. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete, and he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. 2nd down at 5. Handoff comes to Chubb, and he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb, and he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 43 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. Watson on 1st down. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. From the 35 on 2nd down, Watson. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. To throw is Watson. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. The Browns on 3rd down. Can't fault these numbers. 7 for 9 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Operating from the gun. Watson. Goodwin able to haul it in. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. A shotgun snap for Watson. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Brown. So the completion good for just 3. And that will bring up 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. He's at the 50, the 30, 10, and he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Boswell good with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock.
Fresh off the pick six, it's Watson.
Swings this out for Hunt.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. To throw again on second down. Watson over the middle here to Brown. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? On first down, it's Watson.
Open man, it's Jalen Darden.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. That one a first down pickup of 8.
In 2021, for the first time in his NFL career, Kareem Hunt missed significant time due to injury. He ended up suiting up for only 8 games, putting up 560 total yards and 5 touchdowns. Getting back to full health, he can easily double both of those totals across a full season.
They go with Chubb on second down. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. On first and 10, Watson. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Larry Ogunjobi in for the sack. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack. Watson. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
3rd and long. It's Watson. Flushed out right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This will be spotted at the 37, so it's a 47-yard attempt.
York able to send this one through.
And this is back down to a 7-point game. So they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
And this is going to be a Steelers first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. First down, and they go back to Harris.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Harris running straight ahead. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
On 3rd down, here's Harris. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. Steelers send out their punter now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line.
So now it's Watson and the Browns.
Down by 7, 23 seconds to go. Needing to go pretty much the length of the football field as they have it 1st and 10.
Watson.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The former Buckeye, Cameron Hayward. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner, although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
So for the Steelers, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week, where they take on the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for the Browns, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll try to turn it around next week as they head to Atlanta for a matchup with the Falcons. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Today, from Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in London, England, it's the NFL International Series on EA Sports.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
And here come the Saints for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his second year in the NFL now.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze.
Targeting Thomas on the out route, making the catch.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down.
All-pro receiver Michael Thomas missed all of 2021 while recovering from an ankle injury, but we'll never forget that he set an NFL record in 2019 with 145 catches. When healthy, borderline unguardable, just like he was on that play.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Here's Breeze to throw. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17, following the 2 negative plays. Now Breeze. Under pressure, they got him again. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th.
Here's Blake Gillikin now. K.J. Osborne deep for Minnesota.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10.
Here's Peterson as they begin on the ground. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. We take a look at his numbers on the ground last week. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, Cunningham. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Off play action, it's Cunningham. Flush to his right. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down. Out of the gun here, it's Cunningham. Throw left side complete. That's Moss. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
So this game here in London, the first of 5 games in the NFL International Series for 2022. We'll see the Giants and Packers here next week. Broncos and Jags at Wembley at the end of the month. The Seahawks and the Bucs, that'll be in November in Munich, Germany. First time a game's been held there. And then we wrap up down in Mexico City, November 21st. Cardinals and Niners from Estadio Azteca.
They'll get 15 and a Vikings first down. Cunningham to throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Their mobile, agile quarterback. His 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Vikings are on the board first here this afternoon.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And it's now a 7-0 game. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Now the first carry for Bush. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. A look there at his numbers on the ground a week ago. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers, because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 17 there and a New Orleans first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, it's Breeze.
The ball is out. Kamara fumbled it.
And the Vikings pick up the football. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they are going to bring this one back. It's a fumble return, a scoop and score for the Vikings. Even the great ones, some of the best, they're not immune to the fumble, and here it really hurts them.
If the ball gets away from any runner's body, that's when the defense pokes at it, swipes at it, swats at it, and finds a way to create a big play for themselves.
Rosas good with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. Finding Johnson on the out route, that's complete. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. 5 yards remain on 2nd down.
Bush trying the middle. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Now Breeze. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football.
The struggles continue here offensively. Still nothing for them on the scoreboard, and now an interception.
Yeah, the offense looks extremely sluggish, not really in sync at all. Dare I say, it looks like it got left behind in customs.
Oh, you've had that in your back pocket. You were waiting for that.
Probably should have left it in my back pocket, too.
Well played.
2nd down, Peterson again.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Now a 1st down throw, Cunningham.
That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
first down, it's Cunningham. And Rudolph has it left side.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. On second down, Peterson. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Here's Cunningham from the gun, and he fires one that's intercepted.
And the Saints are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
On 2nd and 12, Breeze.
He'll get this one underneath to Kamara.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for the first with Bush.
And this will wind up a Saints first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Breeze going to throw. That's complete to his running back, Kamara.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
The Saints on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. It's a gain of 3, and it gets him to first.
I haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down sticks are, and get there.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Kamara up the middle. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Breeze. And his pass incomplete. In search of 8 yards on 3rd down. They've already converted 2 of these on this drive. 2 for 2. Breeze now. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
And the Saints are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
Thought he had the pick. Flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference. Oh, a killer for them. Thought they had a nice play. Instead, they'll be marching off yardage against them.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there.
With his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints have got it back to within a score.
Lutz with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Here comes K.J. Osborne out of his end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
Now Cunningham. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA with a sack. They run over center with Peterson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. Now Cunningham. He finds his man complete. That's Peterson.
He's got room past the 30.
An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's fourth down.
Jordan Berry out to punt on fourth down.
A call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Breeze now to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Graham. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. They run up the middle with Bush, and he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They'll go again with Bush, and he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
On second and 11 now. Breeze. It's caught outright by Graham. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to set up a tough third and 9. Now Breeze. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down.
Blake Gillikin on the punt now on fourth down.
And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted.
He's got a man complete.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. They'll try the middle with Peterson. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's second and 5. Up the middle, it's Peterson. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. Third and a yard. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And he will have a Vikings first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football. Middle of the field to Jefferson. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Peterson. And he is going to lose yardage here. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. To throw on second down, Cunningham. That'll be caught over the middle by Moss. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's third and a yard. Cunningham. Incomplete. Right side, the tight end Rudolph. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Here's Cunningham. Forced out to his left. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. It's their quarterback with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the Vikings will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And it's now 21-7. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Two fantastic games coming up to wrap up Week 4, the first weekend in October. Tonight, the Chiefs and Buccaneers from Tampa. That's a rematch of Super Bowl 55, of course. And then Monday night, rematch of last year's NFC Championship game, the Rams and Niners from Santa Clara. Coverage on that one, 8:15 Eastern.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Here's Breeze. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he's got this almost to the 40.
I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So that challenge, a successful one.
This time they stay on the ground. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. And we'll jump right over halftime and keep the game going here in Week 4. Second half kickoff ready to go. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. So here are the Vikings to take over. Last week, good result. They were able to beat the Detroit Lions, and now they are on the good side of the scoreboard right now as well. Cunningham looking to throw. Throw left side, complete to Moss. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
On 1st and 10, Cunningham.
He'll get that one to Carter, complete.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's 2nd down. Back to throw. Cunningham. Over the middle here to Rudolph. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
A 10th carry now for Peterson. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. They run again on 1st down, Peterson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. They'll try to run wide side with Peterson. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. 7th play of this drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Cunningham. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Here's Jordan Berry now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted
spotted at the 14-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
To throw, it's Breeze. There again is Thomas. They've gone to him a lot. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll hand it off to Bush.
And he'll push forward for a couple to the 34.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. To throw is Breeze. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
They'll run it with Bush. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
If these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. They'll keep it in the hands of Bush. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Bush trying the middle. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. This is Bush. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. Even with the good footwork, he'll be stopped just inside the 35-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing now is Breeze. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a 3rd down gain of 4.
Yeah, on 3rd down, you know those pass rushers, they're in the starter's block. They're just waiting for the pistol to fire. You can almost hear the defensive coaches on the sideline pre-snap. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Really good job there of identifying it and making the play to force 4th down.
Will Lutz now to try the New Orleans field goal. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. The kick by Lutz is good, and that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Minnesota's offense takes over possession.
The third quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you've got a lead? And you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now, those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again?
They'll be looking for something here, anything to seize that momentum back. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. On first down, Cunningham. He finds his man, complete. It's Moss. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. They toss it left side to Peterson. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot him at the 44. A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. First down, here's a run with Peterson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. A play fake. Now Cunningham. That one caught by Carter. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 35. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Cunningham. Throw right side, going to be complete to Moss. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Man open, it's Moss complete.
And he will have a Vikings first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
We have played 3 quarters.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Throwing on first down. Cunningham. He finds his man. Complete. It's Peterson.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
On 2nd down, here's Cunningham. And this one hauled in by Rudolph.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've been very good. 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Another tote for the workhorse here this afternoon, Peterson. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
67 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Peterson going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Cunningham.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up.
And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Vikings are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
Rosas good with the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. That drive, a long one, spanning 15 plays.
And it was all capped off by Justin Jefferson's touchdown reception.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not all now joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
And maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see. On play action, now Breeze.
Crossing route complete. Catch made by Cooks.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Again, it's Breeze. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. To throw on 2nd and 10. Breeze. And that's complete to Cooks.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Breeze to throw on 3rd and 1. Fighting through. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
Now Breeze, got to have this one. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted.
And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football. They'll start with the option. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They run over center with Peterson. They'll get it to the 23-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. They run again with Peterson. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Carry number 20 now for Peterson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Cunningham to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down. Back to throw. Cunningham. Under pressure, and they got to him again.
David Onyemata providing a little deja vu. Back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long.
Rosa's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Another one in the books for us, partner. Always great to be by your side. And look, both offenses, both defenses had some moments in this one, but I think you would agree these coaching staffs are also going to have some stuff to clean up on film.
Absolutely, partner. And let's face it, any game we get to watch from up here, it's going to be a blast. Do we want to get a real job? Absolutely not. Let's keep watching the NFL all season long.
So for Minnesota, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And now it's off to Heathrow as they get set to fly back to the U.S. in a couple hours. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Seattle Seahawks. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
today. From Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, it's Week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. As Seattle's offense comes onto the field, we'll see a 10-year veteran under center, guy who broke into the league as a starter back in 2013, Geno Smith. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Well, this defense for the Niners, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. They'll fake it. Now Smith. Rush coming, and he's taken down. And Nick Bosa so quick on the outside. He gets in there to bring him down. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Back to throw, Smith. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Throwing now is Geno. And once again, this is Sanders. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down. Now Smith. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. To the air again, Smith. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Nick Bosa, now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. Now a tough spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Now Geno. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Nick Bosa, 2 plays in a row now that he has gotten in there for the sack, and it brings up 4th down. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. Now here is Trey Lance leading this 49er offense onto the field. Some very big expectations for the second-year signal caller.
And the guys on the other side of the ball know they'll have to be on their toes. And it's obviously not just the passing, but the running element that makes him dangerous. He ran for over 100 yards in that game last week, so keeping him contained will be a big emphasis for this defense.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. The numbers for McCaffrey last week, pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
On 2nd down and 4, Lance. Throw left side, McCaffrey's got it. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Throwing now is Lance. And this one is incomplete.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Throwing is Lance on third down.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down.
To throw, it's Lance. And this one's incomplete. The Niners at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they were able to get that road victory in the opener. And now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
He'll get it inside the 20, and he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line.
That is now 19-yard gains on back-to-back plays.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
Now the second-year man from Louisiana. Here's Elijah Mitchell.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Shotgun now for Lance.
Buying time to his left. Touchdown 49ers. George Kittle, his first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Niners will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told.
And it all ends with a George Kittle touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
They get it to Eskridge here on the jet sweep.
And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Chandler Jones in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. Well, that's complete to Sanders. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. This will be fielded at the 17. It'll be a net of only 30 here. 40-yard punt, 10 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey.
And that to the 30. It'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 7. Now play fake. Lance.
Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. Only able to gain a couple there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
From the gun, it's Lance. Another grab here for the dynamic Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Working with a lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Now Lance. Throw over the middle. He finds Williams. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6. Lance now to throw.
Steps away to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. And this offense on 3rd down today, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 7.
The Lance going to throw.
So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
4th down field goal try coming, so Lance is off, and on comes Robbie Gould.
From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. The kick by Gould is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down. Off of play action, here's Smith. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Nick Bosa able to record his 5th sack of the season. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Geno now to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far offensively, or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They were winners a week ago over the Bears, and they lead things here as well as they start this drive with a 1st and 10. Tackle by Darrell Taylor.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Here's Lance to throw it.
Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down.
Here's Lance. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. Lance going to try and throw on third down here. He's got this complete to Williams. And he is going to have a 49ers first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. Lance looking to throw it. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Will go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half, 10-0 our score. From the 41, Lance. And Lance will have the first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact there at the end of the play. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards.
No shortage of impressive moments from him thus far. Now he's halfway to the century mark, and we're still in the first half. There's been no answer for his running ability so far by the defense. I can't wait to see what adjustments they'll have to make during the halftime break.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw. Lance on the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Jamison Williams, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to get this out to the 25. Week 2 underway around the NFL. And a reminder that later tonight it'll be Chicago and Green Bay in the Packers home opener. The 101st season of that great rivalry. They had the 100th anniversary last year. And then tomorrow night, a treat, a Monday night doubleheader. Tennessee and Buffalo, 7:15 Eastern. And then Minnesota and Philly kicking off a little over an hour later. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Smith. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. To throw is Smith. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing again is Smith. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. And Smith's throw into the hands of Fant. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Going right back to Fant. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And he missed it. It's no good. And the deficit will stay at 3 scores.
If this is a commentary on today's kickers and just how good they are that a coach would think about running his guy out there to try a 59-yarder. Here it backfires on him, but as a kicker, you have to appreciate the confidence that they showed in you.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. The kick by Gold is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
Sorry, Coach, put a pin in that. We are going to move right on to the third quarter here. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead now, a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them too.
Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field.
And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Operating from the gun, Lance.
He'll find Williams on the slant. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
Now this offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From the 44, Lance. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Uchenna Nwosu got the sack there.
Now after the sack, Lance and the Niners staring up here at a 3rd and long.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 31-yard line. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. He's got this to Williams, complete.
Touchdown!
Jamison Williams.
His second touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. That time, a 9-play drive.
And it was Jamison Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
The CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Up the middle they go with Sanders.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
They'll try the air now with Smith.
He'll find Eskridge here complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith.
Man open downfield. It's Metcalf.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Here's Smith. Touchdown, Seahawks.
DK Metcalf.
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Seahawks are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead now down to 20. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays.
And it's DK Metcalf who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey.
And he's going to have a Niners first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
On 2nd down, here's Mitchell.
And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lance. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. This is McCaffrey on the give. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
From the gun, a give to Mitchell.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
Working from the gun, Lance. Open man is Ayuk, complete.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 18.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
McCaffrey. Oh, able to avoid him. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Eluding the pressure right.
That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco.
A 5-yard touchdown catch.
And the 49ers are on their way to a 2-0 start.
Gold with the extra point, and that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. So that one a 13-play drive in total.
And it's Deebo Samuel who caps things with a touchdown reception. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
And Seattle now ready to march onto the field.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
This a 2nd and 7 from the 37.
Smith now to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. The Seahawks on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. It's caught by Sanders.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 47. Again, Smith.
Throw right side, taken in by Eskridge.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Throwing again on 2nd down. Smith completes it to Fant on the right side. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Lance and the 49ers now, 1st and 10.
At the 31-yard line.
And he'll start by handing this off to McCaffrey.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
88 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Back to the ground on 1st, it's McCaffrey. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. On the ground, McCaffrey. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
3rd down, here's McCaffrey. Able to spin free. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
First down, here's Mitchell.
Ooh, the juke. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Here's the option play now to the left.
That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
And Lance again going to keep it. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now a run with McCaffrey.
Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line.
He'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5, go back to 4. This is McCaffrey. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now Gold for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that one a long 11-play drive. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. And they're able to get this one across the 35. One play has them to the 37 here for 1st and 10. One last throw here for Smith. The Sanders has got it complete.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
So the victory here for San Francisco, and it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the one touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right? Make sure the quarterback is harassed. This type of performance you get. They can't fashion together any offense, no consistency, and they just took control.
So for the 49ers, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Denver Broncos.